So, before we continue Web 101 with Chapter 8, I just want to focus here really quickly on the overall concept, which is responsive design. Now, what I have for you here behind me is a screenshot taken on the far left from rockvalleycollege.edu right this morning. And that is taken from my cell phone. So in this case, it's an iPhone, but you, I'm sure, are well acquainted with a smartphone device by now. And what you see there is what a visitor to rockvalleycollege.edu, our unknown potential future student and unknown potential future client, that's how somebody going to rockvalleycollege.edu sees the site today. Not your today necessarily, but today when I am recording this. Now, the other portion of your screen, roughly, let's say about 60%, that'll come up a little bit later. The other portion of your screen is the rockvalleycollege.edu as it was today that was seen on my iPad. Now, it doesn't really matter what kind of an iPad. What I will mention to you is as follows. I am an idiot. I have more than one size of iPad. I actually use my big, gigantic 12.9-inch iPad Pro to edit these videos down when I'm out and about, because sometimes it's just nicer to be able to not have a full computer in front of you. So at any rate, that's what rockvalleycollege.edu looks like on a 12.9-inch iPad Pro. But if I was to go get, and it's my camera right now, but if I was to go get my iPad mini, which is less, or thereabouts half the size, I think, of the iPad Pro, it would look the same. But if I have you guys, which is why I don't have the third one here, I'm going to have you go ahead and look. If you go look at rockvalleycollege.edu from your desktop, you'll see, now desktop means a lot of things. Before we keep going, desktop means desktop, it means laptop, it means a wide variety, excuse me, a wide variety of different screen resolutions. So I have a monitor up here and to my left. It is a 1080p monitor. I just throw stuff up there like mail and like Spotify, stuff that doesn't change a whole lot. But right here in front of me, I have a 4K monitor. And honestly, it doesn't matter which of the two of those I have rockvalleycollege.edu on a desktop. So whatever size that monitor is, you're going to see rockvalleycollege.edu the same way. This is responsive design. The design of the page is responding to the size or type of device. So we will deal with 3 device types: the smartphone display, the tablet display, the desktop display. Now, one of those will be the default size. For our textbook and for our intents and for our purposes, the default size will be the desktop size. And then we will build a smaller responsive design set for our tablets. And then after that, we will build a third smaller design set for our smartphone displays. Now, just to be fair, I suppose, mobile should come first. I really do believe that. We know by looking at our data at rockvalleycollege.edu, when people go to our website, where are they coming from? They're not coming from desktops. They're usually not coming from tablets. They are coming from smartphones. So way over here on the left-hand side with that itty-bitty little representation of rockvalleycollege.edu, that's how most of our clients see our web page. So that being true, the question is, should desktop come first as far as your design goes? If the lion's share of our traffic comes to rockvalleycollege.edu from a cell phone, shouldn't we design for the cell phones first? Now, responsive design actually allows you to do a couple of things. One of the things it does, and we'll see that through the chapter here, is it doesn't matter which way you design it first. As long as you have given your CSS a means to display your page a little bit differently based on the screen size, you'll be in good shape. And that's what we're going to do. So responsive design means your one web page will, based on the browser and based on the type of device that it's at, make a decision to display in a certain way. So I don't have to go to m.rockvalleycollege.edu to see what I see way over there on the left-hand side. I do not need to go to t.rockvalleycollege.edu for our tablet size. That's right there. That shows up on my tablet automatically. I don't have to go to desktop.rockvalleycollege.edu for you to see your desktop version. That all happens with a few lines of code in our CSS so that each type of user, smartphone, tablet, desktop, gets to see what makes the most sense for their device. And in so doing, we are making sure that our unknown potential future student, our unknown potential future client, sees something that looks like it was tailored for their device because it was.